It's time for the Tony Lewis Show. Join us each week as we talk Jasper Wildcat football. Search our Roku channel by searching SW Indiana Sports Network or our website at swisportsnetwork.com. The Tony Lewis Show is brought to you by
American Family Insurance, Ken Woodward Agency. Get a quote today at 812-482-5157. Redemption Christian Church. Join us every Sunday at 9 and 10:30. All-Star Sports in the Country Plaza in Ferdinand.
Go Wildcats!
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Life's better under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Hello and welcome to this week's Tony Lewis Show. And Coach, last week you traveled down to Evansville again to take on Evansville Harrison. You came out a 39-0 winner. You shut the Harrison Warriors out. Why don't you kind of go over that game for us?
Well, we first and foremost we wanted to come out and play hard. Play Jasper football, play with physicality, play with toughness, play the way we expect our players to play. And we felt like that we did that. We felt like we owned the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball, which is important, offensively and defensively. Up front, we felt like we were moving them on both sides of the ball. We had several guys contribute offensively. Carter Holsworth had a big game, had over, I think, 130-some yards. We had contributions from guys like Jack Levin and also guys like Caden Ernie, Ross Dawkins. We were able to block a punt. Diego Martinez made a big block on a punt. Landon Fleck had pressure on punts, a couple, 2 to 3 times. Dawkins scored on that block punt, which we want to score, set up a score in special teams and create momentum, and we felt like we did that. Colton Smith came in and did a good job on his extra points. He's a junior kicker, and we felt like our other kicker, Chase Spears, did a really nice job on his kickoffs. So, it was clean. We felt like we played pretty clean. We had an interception as well, so we forced a turnover defensively, forced them into several punts, and, we were the aggressor, and that's what we want to do every week. So it was a good win for us. Anytime you can get a shutout, your defense is playing well. Coach Shelton does a great job with them, and Coach Pajoric, again, did a nice job with our offense. I don't think we threw a pass, and I know sometimes that upset some of our fans, but if we don't need to pass, we're not going to pass. If we can run the football the way we were running it Friday night, then we'll take that.
And it looks like the heat's gone, but that's something the team had and coaches had to deal with last week. Do you think it affected having to have a later start time and in practice last week? Having to adjust that. Do you think that affected the way you guys prepared at all?
No, I think our kids did a great job we always talk about adapting to different things, adapting to different challenges and overcoming them. And I thought our kids did that. We went basically back to our summertime practice routine where we were practicing in the morning. We practiced Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday before school. They were shortened practices, about an hour and a half, but we beat the heat. And then as far as the game on Friday night, we had told our kids that mentally they needed to prepare themselves for the game, get pushed back a little bit further than 8:30 our time, which it did. Got pushed back to about 8:45 our time. But, our kids mentally prepared themselves, and as we told them, to let their parents know it could get pushed back. And, I thought the officials did a great job of giving us extra water breaks. And we really, to be honest with you, didn't have any problems from our kids. We had one kid that got a little overheated, Ross Dawkins, and so we kept him out after the third series. But other than that, most of our kids were fine.
And per se, with the IHSA goes, I mean, did they set something that the heat index had to be under a certain thing before you could start playing, or anything like that? Yes,
they do. They have a certain thing, and Harrison's AD had his thermometer out on the field, and once it hit that temperature that we were able to go, that's when we went, and that's why the game didn't start till about 8:45.
And we're back on the Tony Lewis Show right after these messages from our sponsors. You're listening to Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Miller Brosmer Communications.
Hey everyone, Joey Chestnut here, world champion competitive eater. I follow Southwest Indiana Sports Network, and if you're hungry for sports, you should follow them too.
Wanting to scan those old videos, films, or audio to DVD? We'll look no further than Milligan Communications. We can also scan your old pictures, slides, and negatives to picture quality as well. With thousands of happy customers, let Milligan Communications help put your treasured memories on a digital media. Call Milligan Communications today at 812-630-2449. Milligan Communications, capturing your yesterdays.
When you think sporting goods, think no further than All Star Sports in Ferdinand. Custom embroidery, screen printing, team uniforms, sports equipment, and sports apparel and shoes. We have it all. Give Brad a call today at 812-367-1618 or visit them in the Country Plaza Shopping Center in Ferdinand. All Star Sports is open Monday through Friday 10 to 7 and Saturday 9 to 4. All Star Sports, when you're thinking sporting goods.
Hello, welcome back to the Tony Lewis Show, and we're joined by the president of the Jasper Football Booster Club, Adam Smith. Adam, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
I had 3 kids go through the program, and the Booster Club was always a major part of that. Paying for stuff and making sure they were fed on away games, etc. What are some of the things you guys do?
Yeah, I think the experience is very similar to what you just mentioned. We provide pregame meals for both home and away, drinks and stuff like that. We're purchasing equipment for the team throughout the year and a lot of it for preseason. Software that they use for, film study, that kind of stuff, playbooks, stat keeping, all of that kind of stuff.
And, as far as what are some of the events you guys hold that as a member?
Yeah, we just completed our golf scramble this past Sunday and had a great, fortunately had some great weather while we were out there compared to the previous week. But we do that. We have the pork chop feed every year, the Thursday before the Heritage Hills scrimmage, excuse me. And, then we also host the banquet at the end of the season.
And I know that you guys also, for fundraisers, you sell trash bags and you also sell mulch.
Yeah, mulch is by far our biggest fundraiser for each year. We also participate through corporate sponsorships, and then, our parent group is involved, and then just community members at large. But by far, mulch is our biggest fundraiser, and that's in the spring, usually starting around February, and then we hand out the mulch Good Friday typically.
And, if you know a football player, let them know you need mulch or trash bags.
Yeah, absolutely. We utilize those funds and to support the team, and we've been pretty fortunate throughout the years. The community in our area just really responds to that type of a fundraiser. Obviously, everybody kind of needs mulch, so it hits at the right time. But the community at large just goes above and beyond to help support the team.
And if people want to become a member, how do they go about doing that?
There's a couple different ways. When the high school sends out their annual drive to get sales or ticket sales, there's an opportunity to sign up through that. You can also go to jaspercatsfootball.com, and there's a link at the top of the page there to do membership.
Okay, well, Adam, if there's anything we can do for you at the Southwest Indiana Sports Network, just ask us.
And we really appreciate the support this season. We, as a booster club, we kind of look at ourselves as stewards of the football program, trying to help Coach Lewis be as successful with the boys as possible. And again, we support, really appreciate the support of the community and gentlemen like yourselves at the Southwest Indiana Sports Network.
And you've been listening to the Tony Lewis Show on Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by William Roseburg Communications. We'll be back right after these messages from our sponsors.
Life's better under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
It's time for this week's Buzzer Beaters. Listen as our experts pick the results of 5 local games. Buzzer Beaters, every week exclusively on the Southwestern Indiana Sports Network.
And welcome back to the Tony Lewis Show. Coach, this week you get to play the first home opener against a very good Evansville Reitz team at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium. Why don't you preview that game for us?
Well, it's a great opportunity for us. Reitz is coming off a really good year last year. They went undefeated in the conference and got knocked out in the playoffs. I think the second round of the playoffs by Boonville. They return a lot of their players. They got a lot of experience back. The prognosticators throughout southwestern Indiana have kind of crowned them the team to beat. So as our kids and us look at it, it's a great opportunity for us to go out and hopefully make a statement about our program as well. Our mindset has to be, as opposed to we have to play Reitz, our mindset has to be Reitz has to play us. And that's kind of what our mindset's got to be as a program and a football team. And when we take the field on Friday night, that's the way we need to be thinking.
And and being the home opener, not just any home opener, but just any home game, it's fun to drive down past Schrader Complex at like 9 o'clock in the morning and see those tents already out reserving their spaces. So it is exciting, and we can't wait to see it happen.
Yeah, we get a really good crowd. That we want to have a home boisterous crowd from not just our parents and our fans, but our student section. We really feed off of our student section. Our kids love our student section, and anytime our band can get the crowd fired up, that's great as well. So, we want to give our fans something to cheer about. Ultimately our goal as a football program is to represent our high school and our community the right way, with great effort and great enthusiasm, and playing the game the right way. So we're hoping to do that this Friday night against a really good Reitz team.
Well, Coach, good luck against Evansville Reitz.
Thank you very much. Have a great week. Go Wildcats.
And you've been listening to the Tony Lewis Show on Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Milligan Roseburg Communications. We'll see you next week.
It's time for the Tony Lewis Show. Join us each week as we talk Jasper Wildcat football. Search our Roku channel by searching SW Indiana Sports Network or our website at SWISportsNetwork.com. The Lewis Show is brought to you by
American Family Insurance, Kim Woodward Agency. Get a quote today at 812-482-5157. Redemption Christian Church. Join us every Sunday at 9 and 10:30. All-Star Sports in the Country Plaza in Ferdinand.
Go Wildcats!